don't know. We might be making a comeback, a second appearance to the East Coast.
Yeah, for a short stint.
Right.
Short stint. We still want to leave.
You're special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless.
Hey guys.
Good morning.
I'm Roger.
And I'm Yecenia.
And this is our first trip traveling during COVID.
In this episode, we'll be navigating the airport for the very first time since COVID and this whole quarantine lockdown, and heading to Maryland to help our daughter get settled in for her first year at college. We also got a chance to make a quick pit stop by one of my old neighborhoods and childhood elementary schools from over 30 years ago that coincidentally is only about a 20-minute drive away from the school our daughter's attending. So follow along as we head to the East Coast and document the journey.
Okay, we realized we didn't have any status when we booked on Delta.
Yeah.
So this is a long line. I think we should have left a little bit earlier to get to the airport.
Yeah.
Just made it through.
Yes.
We were pretty much forced to change our mask on because we had the two, filters on the side.
Yeah, it's got those little breathe holes here, so that's why I've got this one covering.
Yeah, fortunately, I had an extra mask. Yecenia also have an extra mask, but she refused to change hers out.
I like that this doesn't touch my face. And I have peppermint essential oil inside of it to help me breathe better. So, help my nasal passages, so I prefer it this way.
Yeah, so far everything seems pretty easy here. No real big issues. There's nobody around us, so let me pull this down a little bit. So no real big issues over here. Got through pretty quickly in spite of COVID right now. Airport seems pretty clean actually.
Yeah.
Cleaner than it did before. I'm normally on probably 2 to 3 flights a month. I'm always here at the airport, so this is a big difference for me being here at LAX.
Yeah.
Oh, how I miss this hallway. Again, going through pretty easy, pretty quick. No issues thus far. About to get on our flight right now. We don't normally travel on Delta, but I give Delta their props.
Yeah. It's about the sanitize station, wipe everything down. Make sure I don't get the COVID cooties.
Made it to DC.
Hey, so we just touched down in DC. Jade's photobombing back there. On our way. Just got the rental car and we are headed to go grab something to eat. Flight was pretty decent. It was a 5-hour flight. Everybody had their masks on. Gave us these little bags with water and snacks in them and sanitary wipes. They were really good about keeping social distancing and keeping everything sanitized. They gave us wipes to sanitize our stations, our own personal stations when we got on the plane. Pretty easy 5-hour flight, besides a couple of turbulence bumps there, right, Jade? Yeah. We're headed to go grab something to eat because we're all pretty starving right now. There's this cool vegan Jamaican restaurant that I'm excited to hit up.
Just got here in Bowie. Just got to the Marriott. Look at that lovely bathroom. We're actually staying at the Courtyard in Bowie. Nice size bed. Little mini sofa. Refrigerator, and that's a beautiful view. Yep, so this is going to be home for the next couple of nights as we get our daughter settled in. Stay tuned. Just got our food from the Jamaican restaurant, and it looks pretty good.
It's so good. I took a couple bites already, and I'm in heaven.
We're on our way to go visit Yecenia's childhood home.
Yes.
How are you feeling, Yecenia?
I'm feeling good. You know, it's a little surreal because I haven't been. It's Fort Odenton, Maryland, Fort Meade, Maryland, back when my dad was in the military. And I haven't been there since I was 7 when we moved back to upstate New York. So it'll be cool to see where. It's funny because I didn't know that the hotel we're staying in is like 20 minutes away from Fort Meade. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it looks like, how it's changed.
And I'm excited to have this opportunity to share in it, to be a part of, her reconnection to her childhood, her past.
Yeah. It's pretty dope. So I'm happy to be, and it's kind of cool. We were just talking about it. It's cool that our daughter Jaden will be going. The college that she'll be going to is literally a 20-minute drive away from where one of the places that I used to live that we grew up in. So full circle.
Hey, we just arrived at Yecenia's old elementary school.
My old it's Mead Heights Elementary School. Came here for kindergarten, first grade, and I think part of second grade. But we literally, I don't know if we can pan the camera over that way, but
we can head this way.
We drove. If you look behind us, there's like a bunch of trees and forest. That was like the path that we took when we used to walk. My mom and when she used to walk me and my brother to school, or when me and him got old enough to walk ourselves. It's literally like a 5-minute walk up the road from where we used to live in the military housing. So yeah, it's just crazy to be here on the grounds of the elementary school that I used to go to. It's wild. I remember those walks, and I'm remembering and looking at the building and remembering coming to school here. It's kind of wild. So
does it give you a sense of nostalgia right now?
It does. It does. Yeah, for sure.
Safely here in Bowie, Maryland, getting ready to make the transition as we drop Jade off and get her completely set up for this new college life. Got an opportunity to see some great things. Went to Yecenia's old stomping ground.
Yeah, that was wild. Like I said, it was a little blast from the past, and I didn't even realize how close it was to where we were going to be at, to Jade's, to the school that my daughter's going to college at. So fun path down memory lane.
Right now it's really late. It's about 10:16. I say really late because we've been up for probably 20 hours now.
Yeah.
So we get a great night's sleep.
We've been just sort of running on fumes for the last several hours. Trying to get all the last minute college essentials for our daughter. So, but it's been a good day. And we had a funny story. We were at while we were at Target picking up stuff for our daughter's dorm for tomorrow. There was these 2 little girls. They couldn't have been more than like 8 or 9 years old. and they saw, because we didn't want to, so we have a rental car. We didn't want to leave our camera equipment in the car. So we brought it in, and our daughter Jaden was holding the camera, walking around holding the camera. She's got these really big gold hoops on, her big signature fro, right, with her Hollywood frames on. And these little girls are like, "Hey, excuse me, are you on YouTube? Are you a vlogger? Are you a vlogger?" And she's like, "Oh, that's sweet. No." She's like, "But my parents are." And they were like, "Oh, okay." And they run away. They come back and they're like, "Hey, what's the name of your page?" And I said the name of the page just to say it, but not it.
Entertain them.
Those little girls came back about 3 or 4 times trying to get my name right. Like, how do you, like, they were legit trying on their phones trying to find our page. I thought that was the sweetest. I said, they're not necessarily our target audience at 8 and 9 years old.
Yeah. And we wasn't going to get them on film either.
No.
It's been a great day. Tomorrow will be day 2 of this adventure, and we're just really excited of the opportunity to move her into campus. Bowie State have done a great job as far as ensuring the new students' safety during this COVID period. So we're really excited of what that's going to look like for her.
Yeah.
But yep, right now we're about to get some Z's, and
Much needed.
Yes,
Sure.
and we'll catch you in the morning.
See you tomorrow.
As you can see, we got our matching Bowie State mom and dad shirts.
Got mom and dad here.
Yep, so right now we're about to help our daughter move into her dorm. After that, we're gonna pretty much tour the Bowie, Maryland area, see what the sites look like, and stay tuned. Just dropped our daughter off at her dorm room.
Miss got her set up, straightening up her room, making her bed, help her hang some things, and all that.
Lugging her
stuff.
refrigerator up to her room.
Yeah.
Lugging all the big heavy items to her room.
I got my hair back in a ponytail. We started sweating pretty profusely.
I'm still sweaty. I'm still a little toasty right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a moment of truth for us. It's a success moment because we successfully raised another child who went off to college. Thank you, God. Keep her in prayer.
Yes,
No, and we'll catch you on the flip side. So while we are here at Bowie State, guess who we ran into? The Messigas. So they also came out here to check Jade. We're gonna pick Jade up later around another hour or two to go grab something to eat. Hopefully they could recommend us to a vegan restaurant that's out here.
Yes, and our track record's been
Yo,
pretty
baby. Yeah, we found a couple of good spots.
Pretty great food spots.
A Jamaican vegan spot we went to yesterday, and today we went to Gangsta Vegan.
Gangsta Vegan Organics. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm there.
So would you go back to any of those?
Yeah.
I would go back to the Gangsta Vegan one.
The
But,
Gangsta Vegan?
Yeah.
Do they have Gangsta One?
The gang-
If this kiss my last, baby, I won't mind. 'Cause the love we had will return in time.
So the last couple of days have been great. Had opportunity for us to drop our daughter off at college. Got to see the sites out here in Washington, D.C. and in Maryland. What do you think?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been jam-packed. We did a lot. We saw a lot. Felt a lot.
Yeah.
Like this is our youngest is off and living on her own. We picked her up this morning for like a last breakfast before we officially left to head toward DC, back towards the airport. And she had nothing. She said she learned about 50 life lessons overnight.
On day one.
Do's and don'ts of college dorm life. So
Yeah.
she's excited, and we're excited for her.
Excited we got our friends who were able to come out to come check us, come see us, come see our daughter off to college. In this new chapter in her life.
Shout to David and Lauren and Meziga and little Judah. I know.
I could
he's
just
the best.
take him home.
Love his
But give him
face.
back, of course.
Yeah.
Because we're done.
We were leaving our beloved friends, and little Judah says, "I miss you." I was like, "I miss
That was
you."
sweet.
Like,
That was sweet.
Come here. You are coming home with
Yeah.
us.
Maybe we should come to the East Coast first before we go abroad.
That's
Just for a little bit.
I think that's a strong possibility.
Yeah.
That's another thing is we were out here and like nostalgia, like of East Coast vibes
Yeah.
and all the beautiful greenery and foliage and
No allergies.
yeah,
That was a plus.
and like not being in triple degree
Yeah.
weather, like
Like today, like 111 where we live right now. And out here in Baltimore is about 85, 86.
I don't know. We might be making a comeback, a second appearance to the East Coast.
Yeah, for a short stint.
Right.
For a short stint. We still want to leave.
That's sort of our style.
Yeah.
We do stuff for too long.
So, crazy experience here at the airport. It's been a lot better than we actually thought it was going to be. The airline, Delta, has done a great job for ensuring that our safety, everything was sanitized. The airport seems really clean. People are social distancing. Don't worry, we do have our masks on.
We do. They're right
but
here. We're in a section where literally it's just us.
There's nobody around
Nobody
us
in sight,
at all. And we're doing this for you guys.
Responsibility.
As always, thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button at the bottom, like, share the video.
Please, thank you. We'll see you guys in the next video.
I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me.